really, there's a bigger conversation to be had here, and it's around this idea that there's a connection illusion. I fell in this pitfall, maybe you've fallen in this pitfall before, that we think we're more connected than ever before because we have all this wonderful technology at our disposal. But I want you to think again about that. We are not as connected as we once were. Why? Because there's a difference between communication and connection. Those two things are not the same thing. Big difference. So let's unpack the differences. So communication is the exchanging of information, and we actually process that in the front part of our brains. Whereas connection is the sense of the feeling of being understood and the ease of communication between people, this idea of feeling seen, heard, and valued, and we actually process that in the back part of our brain. So a good way to think about this is if you've ever texted "I love you" to a significant other, you can text them that all day. That's just communication. It doesn't become connection until they hear the tone in your voice, until they see your body language, they feel your embrace. So my friends, technology enables communication, not connection. And communication is important. You and I need to be really good communicators, but we cannot keep making the mistake thinking that we're connecting with each other over text, because it's not happening. So here's a good way to think about it. Communication is dealt, but connection is felt. And now more than ever, you and I and your team members and those around in you and your communities and in your families, we need more connection. We've got to be thoughtful about it. So the question that I want you to wrestle with, and I wrestle with every day, is how do we trade communication for connection? How do you trade a text message for a phone call? Or trade a virtual meeting for an in-person meeting? How do you trade a statement for a question? Subtle little choices we need to make if our goal is to further connect with others.